What up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another video. So today's video is actually going to be a unboxing. I have this massive box here from the one, the only Vinegar Syndrome. And this is part of the halfway to Black Friday sale, and this is definitely the most I've ever took advantage of this sale. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I picked up. I'm just going to start digging in. They have them all separated in different little sections. So I'm just going to dig in and show you guys everything I got, and yeah, make it a fairly shorter video. I don't want to go an hour on this, but the first little package, I like how they take like these little like pockets, and they put like 4 or 5 titles in each. That's pretty cool. So first up, this is an older title that I've been wanting to pick up for a while, and it is I've always liked this cover. It's Death Machine. This one came out in the year 1976. I don't really know anything about it, but it seems to be like martial arts and zombies and stuff like that, and like look at this big pillar of death there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that one, and then this one I've been wanting for quite a while too. This is a weird title. Most Vinegar Syndrome titles, you can sort of predict like where they're gonna go in price. Like right away, they're like $20 some, and then they go down to 20, and then on the sales eventually like to like 16 or 15, and then sometimes they'll go all the way down to like 12 or 13. But like for some reason this one always stayed near like $18 or $17, even though it got older and older, where other titles that came out around the same time kept going lower. I finally pulled the trigger on it just because I had a feeling that eventually it's going to go out of print. Funny enough, Joe Bob actually just hosted this movie with Tenebrae on The Last Drive-In, which I haven't watched yet, but now I'm debating, do I watch the Blu-ray or do I watch that? I'll probably watch the Joe Bob version. But the 1987 slasher flick, I mean, look at this guy. Like, he just looks crazy, yeah. So, I've always wanted to see that one. Here we got one from 1982, which surprised me because I don't think I ever watched this one when we did the 82 show. And that is Play Dead, which is about a killer pet Rottweiler, maybe? So, yeah. I like killer animal movies. I assume it's a killer Rottweiler, or maybe the Rottweiler's the hero. Who knows? But yeah, this is an older title too. Happy to grab that one. This one, kind of bummed that I didn't get like slip covers on some of these, but like I'm not even gonna get into that game of the slip covers because it's like kind of ridiculous what these things sell for aftermarket and stuff. But I'm cool. I mean, I have so many that don't have slip covers, but it's just some of the slip covers are cool, and I would like to have them. Like the Hell Comes the Frogtown one, I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, this movie I've never seen, but I love Roddy Piper in They Live, and I actually just like him as like a wrestling figure too, even though I'm not like a big, huge wrestling fan. I've always liked Roddy Piper, R.I.P. to Roddy Piper. But this movie always looked like so cheesily awesome to me, and the title Hell Comes to Frogtown is just awesome. So I've wanted this like forever, and finally pulled the trigger on it. Here's one that I actually have seen, and it's 1986's Psychos in Love, which is sort of this satirical comedy type thing. That's pretty fun. I watched this a while back. I'd actually forgot that Vinegar Syndrome released this, so I was pretty happy to finally pull the trigger on that one. It's a fun movie. It's definitely worth seeing if you never have. Okay, next up is this other little section here, and I gotta say, like Vinegar Syndrome does a really good job packaging this stuff. Nothing feels or sounds broken, so that's very cool. Here's one with a slip, reissued slip, I believe, and that is Don't Answer the Phone, which I've never seen, but I believe this is 1980, yeah, 1979, 1980. I think it counts for 80 for us for the podcast, but yeah, I hear that this one's pretty absurd. Definitely probably going to watch this one sooner rather than later, but pretty cool slipcover too. Don't Answer the Phone. This one here is a 4K, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it is a 4K, and it is a pretty cool movie. I have seen this before. I have the DVD that was put out by Umbrella. It's called Terminal Island. I believe it's like one of those type of things where it's like a fight for survival on an isolated island. It's a pretty cool movie, and it came out in 1973, and it's a 4K edition here. I didn't realize it came with a slip, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, Terminal Island. If you've never seen it, it's pretty fun movie there. And yeah, this gotta love these 4Ks, right? This is like more of a 70s exploitation film, but it is pretty cool. I enjoyed it the time that I watched it, so recommend checking that one out. Next up here we have a VSA, which I'm kind of sad that I didn't buy these as they came out. I kind of didn't collect Vinegar Syndrome as hard back then. Now I've pretty much got like every monthly package in the last 6, 7, 8 months or something. But I did miss out on a lot of the VSAs, but I picked up some ones that they still had. First up here we have Grave Secrets, which this one came out in 1989, and yeah, pretty cool looking cover. Looks a little interesting. Never seen it, of course. Like most of these titles I have never seen. Another VSA here we have this one. I mean, this just looks like super 90s. It has to be 90s, right? Yeah, 1993. We have TC 2000. I don't know if this is like a Terminator ripoff or something, but it looks like some sort of martial arts type of futuristic movie. So yeah, this actually, it looks like straight up like 90s video game cover, so I'm down with that. It looks like Contra or something. After that we have a title that I have seen before. Wanted to grab this. 1983 we have Mountaintop Motel Massacre. Good cheesy little slasher-esque flick there. Pretty fun. Maybe a good pairing with Motel Hell. After that we have I totally forgot I ordered this one, but we have The Vineyard, which I've never seen, but looks pretty cool. 1989 on this one. Gotta love all the special features and stuff that are packed into these Vinegar Syndrome releases. Have some of the best transfers. Just such a fun company. So this title must not have sold too well, because this release came out a while ago and it still has a slipcover. And that is Dark Tower, which I do believe I've seen before, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but it's like set in a high-rise. I love movies set in like apartment complexes or high-rises, so that's really cool. Pretty interesting cover there. Like, I don't know, is this supposed to be like a zombie? Is this like a ghost? Is this like a demon? Like, what do we got going on here? But pretty cool looking flick. And then last up for this little pack, we have Disconnected, which is 1984, and I don't know, some kind of prank phone caller type thing or something. I don't know. Alright, next up here, got this is a second big little package, and then we have one with 3 titles in it. So after this we'll have 3 more titles. Okay, another VSA here. We have Tiger Claws, which is another sort of martial arts type thing. Is this yeah, this is a trilogy. So we got Tiger Claws 1, 2, and 3. Never seen a single Tiger Claws, but I've kind of been into the martial arts flicks lately. I watched a couple of those Shaw Brothers flicks, so this is kind of cool. And it's cool that this is a trilogy. It's pretty awesome that they put out a trilogy in the VSA. What number was this, by the way? 18, VSA 18. And then we have a new title. This was just released, I believe. I think this is 4K. Is this 4K? Yeah, I think this is 4K, but I'm going to have to pull it out and look at it. Yes, it is 4K. This is one of those interesting like little slit box things of the Miami Connection, which I assume is just like another martial arts film. I've never seen this. I know it's like a known movie, but I don't know anything about it. But yeah, this is a 4K as well. So got another 4K here. Miami Connection. Dragon Sound on the back. There's the back cover. I'm not even sure how well you guys can see. It's a little dark. I didn't really realize it. I do apologize. Then we have another VSA. This is 1989's Red Surf, which looks like some sort of like action movie. So yeah, picking up some of the VSAs I missed. Here we have, I think this is a newer, one of the new titles they released here, 1980s Scared to Death, which I've never seen, but not going to say that cover looks too great. And then we have a double feature here. We have Stanley and we have Horror High, which I've seen Horror High before. I have not seen Stanley. But Stanley is Tim has a pet rattlesnake. When Tim gets mad, Stanley gets deadly. Oh, so it's like it's a killer snake movie? I'm down with that. Horror High is okay. I haven't seen it in years though, and I watched it on the shitty transfer. This is another title that's really old. I think it came out around the time Death Machine did. 1988's Death Row Game Show. And I don't know, it just looked pretty cool. I was like, I wanted to pick this one up for a while, so finally grabbed it. Death Row Game Show. And then last for this little section here is another, I think this is a brand new release here. We have 1984's Voyage of the Rock Aliens, which just looks I mean, I don't even know what to say about this. I think it came in the package, right? But yeah, so the story of a guy, a girl, an alien, and the one night they will always remember. Who the hell knows on that one? Okay, so this one here, pretty awesome release, if I do say so myself. I've never seen this movie, but it is Cloak and Dagger, and it is the third VSU, which, if you don't know what those are, it's like the one that has the magnet, like, box set thing, and, you know, wow, this looks really cool. Is this, like, based on a video game or something? And then, inside, you have this, like, oh, that's so cool. Look at this little sticker on there, like, this little Vinegar Syndrome sticker, $9.99, $9.97. And then, yeah, wow, I just really think that these releases, the VSUs, they've only been 3. It was Beastmaster, Six String Samurai, and now Cloak and Dagger are the very best releases in terms of like box sets, you know, premium editions that have ever been released, in my opinion. So, from Vinegar Syndrome. So, yeah, I mean, they're just so nice and awesome. And then we have, oh, I had to pick this up finally because I was like, what the hell? VSP #1. What is VSP? VSP. Is this the same kind of... oh, neat. So the New York Ninja has like a similar... the same as the VSUs. Wow. It's like the same thing. But yeah, if you guys don't know, this movie was like lost or whatever, and then it was unfinished, and they basically meticulously went through and finished the rest of the movie and like had to dub over everything because there was no audio. And they got like a lot of famous horror people to come in and dub over audio for characters and stuff. So that's the story behind this. I wanted to check it out because everybody was talking about it. Glad it was still able to get in stock and everything. And then the final release is like, I guess, the creme de la creme of the sale, and that is Thriller, A Cruel Picture on 4K. And this is, of course, also known as They Call Her One Eye, which is that version there. And yeah, it's a nice double 4K release here of, I think, like 2 cuts of the film. And yeah, Synapse recently released this as well, in honestly kind of a inferior version. But I've never seen this film, but I've always heard good things. So banned by the Swedish censorship. So yeah, that is Thriller, a Cruel Picture. Nice little box set. Overall, very, very happy with this haul. I feel like I got a ton of movies to watch, and yeah, about to get watching. Peace.